What is up, sickos? It is September 7th. Welcome to MMA for Brunch. I am Dan from Oregon, and holy shit, look at this. Nico Montano says Valentina Shevchenko is in La La Land if she thinks she won't show up for UFC 228. And then fast forward to now, Nico Montano was hospitalized. Say what? We got weight cut shit. We got Colin Kaepernick memes to get to and much, much more. But you guys know what time it is. Let's look into this shit. We got mac and cheese, says BLT. Pulse Reloaded says she gets scared. What's up, beautiful people? And guys, what the fuck? Alright, if you just now tuning in, like I kind of was, we get word this morning that Nico was hospitalized. She's out. But here is Shayna. Ayo, she really thought she was going to make it to the fight night. Laugh my ass off. Oh, God. And let's get everyone tearing Nico to pieces. What do you guys think? Uh-oh. Where's it at? Here it is. Let's go to... I like this one. Carbazal. Carbazal. This guy. Definite follow. I don't think any fighter is scared of another one at this level. She's just in the hospital for crying out loud, but sports fan culture can be a strange thing. What up, Raider? Bring in JJ for Shevchenko. I don't know if JJ's that close to Dallas. But okay, so this is the only behind the scenes knowledge I've really seen yet. And she was crying out loud. The commission didn't like it. They sent her ass to the hospital. And so I had to make a joke about this. I put Overeem. Nico tapped. I was thinking about verbally tap, but Nico tap sounded better to me. Do you guys agree? What the hell is going on in here? R.I.P. Burt Reynolds, says Pulse resurrected. Oh, shit. That's sad. On to more, though. Diz, Talk MMA, says, cut Nico Montano. She has held up a division for nearly an entire year. Tyron Woodley did the exact same thing, just for everyone's perspective. Tyron Woodley fought 215 was the last time that he fought. But he says also, the UFC, Fight Junkie, the UFC has to get serious about these weight cutting issues. They don't even have to come up with anything new. It's already out there. And it's a personal fucking responsibility for fighters to make weight, not the promoters. I see Diz's point there, but extreme weight cutting, you just stand around long enough letting them do it. You're an accomplice to this shit, dude. You guys are accomplices to this. Here's the UFC's official statement. As a precautionary measure, UFC's flyweight Nico Montano was transported to a medical facility Friday morning due to health concerns. The scheduled championship bout between Montano and Valentina Shevchenko, UFC 228, has been canceled, per the UFC. Absolute fucking joke is Montano, says Ben Smith. And guys, there's a lot of fans that are not happy right now. We even got Steve Johnson in the chat saying they didn't even wait for Durandamy. And Durandamy and Nico are sadly now on the list of the worst champions in the UFC. The worst champions to ever come from. She needs to work in an office or some shit. Fighting isn't for her, says Raider. Right? She's just out there preaching about sustainability and how you can live a minimalist life. At least on the fucking media call, that's all I got out of that shit. Worst media call ever. Have Valentina fight Usman, says Pulse. And Pulse brings up a great point. What the fuck was there a backup fight for the main event just because they thought Till was going to miss weight, but you don't even focus on your 125-pound championship fight, which you've been waiting around for a year to actually happen. You got more women's fights on that card, but they're all 115ers and 135ers. It's crazy. My personal choice be Tatiana Suarez. She's undefeated, and she's a giant down there at 115. Jessica Andrade is really small. We've seen her fight at 135s, and in 125s make a lot of sense, but she's one fight away from a title shot already. Tatiana is not, though. She does not have a name, and man, I think that would be a great freaking fight. That girl is already going to be moving to 125s in the future. She's pretty young. She's got to be filling out even more and more. So that's my pick right there. But what do you guys think? She's using all her get out of jail free cards on one opponent, says T. Johnson. Oh my gosh. G-Dar willingly handed over the belt. Nico is trying to keep it by any means. Dana never cared about equality. He wanted Honda Dollar. Great point, says DLT. Oh my gosh. And Jesus. All right, let's go. Let's get some is there sound for this? What the all right, you're not going to switch? Okay. That's weird. I'm not getting any sound. All right, now I turn the ringer on. There we go. There is Woodley weighing in at 171. So let's do it again, brother. Oh, excuse me. 170. He drops some of the heaviest shorts we've ever seen. 171 to 170. All it took was the shorts. No towel action, no nothing like that. Okay. But before that, moments before, here was Darren Till coming out, showing everybody up. Apparently he woke up in the middle of the night, went to bed at 170, woke up at 168, some shit like that. Had a can of Coke. 169. Yeah, double birds like it's Nate Diaz choking motherfuckers out. So that was powerful shit there. Let's see what else though. Female Walmart fights are better. Dry your tears, Stewie. She'll fight some other time on a card few people will care about. Women's fighting will be better in 20 years, but right now it's like 1994 MMA. Right, BLT? BLT, I put out, I've said this a couple times, man. Women's MMA is 15 years behind. It's straight up 15 years behind. Go track it, man. It's a lot of similarities going on there. But everyone else, it seems, had no problems missing weight. But we still had to get the Mike Bond tweet in here anyways. Oh, let's go back. We'll just do this one. So Nico Montano versus Bullet Shevchenko. Fight Scratch marks the 22nd co-main or main event change UFC calendar so far in 2018. Those numbers are staggering. I had to jump in here because Aaron Bronster, the man who we showed the T-Wood weigh-in from, had to jump in. He's doing a gimmick infringement, trying to steal Mike Bond's gimmick, trying to tweet out some fucking, the 21 co-main and main events pulled out. And I called him out. Dude, I am not for this. You guys can't jump on Twitter and just start some gimmick infringement nonsense. Mike Bond is the fucking stat guy. Mike Bond is the Canadian stat guy. There is zero room for another Canadian stat guy. Got that, Aaron? Jesus Christ. Anyway, for comparison's sake, see, we jump in again here. This is how previous years have stacked up to this category. 2004 had 23 changes. 2015, 42 changes. That was the injury bug. 2016, 35. 2017, 21. And we're already at 22. What up, Mikey? And what the fuck? That's some crazy shit, man. Some crazy shit we got going on. No, Jay Smooth says Jackson's probably has a freeway underpass. Female bum. They're training at the moment. Who's Shevchenko fighting now? Michelangelo, as of right now, we know nothing. We know zero, not a zilch. There's 4 possibilities, and it is all of the 115ers. And they're in Dallas, so I highly believe that this could potentially take place. But you got everyone's standout favorite right now, Jessica Andrade, the woman of the people, the 135er that's dropped to 115 and just been ragdolling bitches. You got Tatiana Suarez, my choice. And Tatiana is a massive 115er. She is honestly cutting way too much weight. She's like the James Vick of the 115-pound weight class. And so I love that one. Also, Karolina Kowalkiewicz. I've seen a lot of love on the webs for her. And that girl she's one fight away from getting a title shot, though. So Andrade and Kowalkiewicz, I don't really like that one. I think that's your next contender. Why ruin the 115 contender? Because that's your contender matchup. Let's steal either Esparza or Suarez. And my pick personally is Suarez, man. That girl is the James Vick of 115. She's way too big. But guys, before we move on, let's talk about Darren Till's weight cut, man. Because I did not like it. I did not like it at all. Darren Till was looking like Johnny Hendricks, dude. Remember when Johnny Hendricks fought, I believe it was Wonder Boy? And he was cutting weight all week opposed to just the last day. He was doing what the weightlifters do in their weight cutting process, and he looked like absolute dog shit, got completely ran over, and all I've heard all week is how Till's weight's already down, and people that really cut weight, people that know what the fuck is going on, Chael Sonnen's calling bullshit. He's saying, what the hell are you guys doing? This is not how you cut weight in a safe manner. So I don't know what's up with Darren Till. I don't know what kind of Darren Till we're going to see out there. He has made 170 on the dot multiple times in the past. Was he really having issues with the family life and the outside life when he didn't make it last time? I don't know, but you know what? You're only as good as your last fight, and so maybe people will shut the hell up about him and this weight. He had enough of it. The media, that's all they would freaking talk about. What the fuck? And MMA holes jumping in here saying Shevchenko is off the card, and this is a travesty, man. Maybe 229 gets that much more bolstered. Maybe Nico gets stripped. I don't know. She verbally tapped is what Carbazal is telling us. She was screaming in agony, and there was too many doctors, too many commission people nearby. Whatever the hell, they sent her ass to the hospital. That's just the rumor over on Twitter. And god damn it, guys. I don't know what the hell to say here. At least we got Woodley and Till. That's the one we were really worried about, guys, right? And we haven't seen Shevchenko. I was hoping we'd feed her a can or just someone else that wasn't named Nico Montano, and that way we can wrap the belt around her. Who gives an F? But that's not going to be the case today. We'll have to wait. You could see the fear in her eyes when she rambled on about struggles of her and native people. She was projecting, says Jay Smooth. Yeah, Jay, worst media call ever. It's just not the way to go about preaching about sustainability, preaching about not being a stupid-ass American consumer and being a minimalist. So, like, how that affects your life. It was just not. I don't know. She knew this was her what's her funeral, dog. She had one chance to talk. How many times does someone get the chance to actually speak at their funeral? That's really what I saw that media call as. You know, how often does that happen? How often do you get to lay down your last rites? That's what that media call was. And she might not even be champ next time we see her step in there. I have no freaking idea, ladies and gentlemen. But let's move on to other news. There's so much crazy shit going on. I tried to pull a bunch of shit off Reddit. I don't know how to use Reddit, though, guys. If you guys know how to get to your favorited things in Reddit, you let me know. But Bloody Elbow says former UFC fighter John Jones lands new supplement sponsorship, and Pamela drops Viagra. Everyone liking the shit out of that. Way to go, Pam. I love that shit. And guys, the freaking memes. All right, why the fuck do you do that? You used to switch. Anyways, let's check this out here. Believe in something, even if it means cutting an extra pound just to prove a point. Just do it. Dude, is it that hard to embed in a Nike swoosh? What the fuck? One little detail could have made that so much better. But man, there is so many of these. They're going to pop up just as we come and go throughout this. So definitely let me know. He accidentally cut that extra pound, guys. Or he just did it throughout the night. I don't even know. Blonde fighter, Mick Maynard. Now I can make championship weight. Let's make the title fight happen. So we're talking about, what's her name? Caitlin Cook again. And apparently she's in town. How the hell can she make that weight? I think this is bullshit. I don't know what's going on, though. The easiest thing to do is pull one of those other chick fights. Tell Carla Esparza that she's screwed. Sorry, get the fuck out of here. You're out. And slot in Tatiana Suarez. Chukajian. I don't give a fuck. Why don't you get a decent ass last name and we'll actually be able to pronounce it?
And then sits on it and does absolutely nothing. And everyone associated with
this guy
says they have never seen a case where the region already approves it and then national says we're going to look into this and then does nothing.
Talking about Leslie Smith bringing her case against the UFC to the courts, and apparently Trump's been stepping in, stopping that shit. Isaiah Moore, Suarez versus Shevchenko, yes. Caitlin versus Valentina is a WWF jobber match like the 90s. Caitlin's actually really high up there at 125s, Jay, just so you know. Believe in whatever Connor believes. This was one of my favorites, especially in the MMA sphere. Guys, we got Dylan Dennis over here, the fake best jiu-jitsu player out there in the game. Meanwhile, Kron Gracie. Kron, where the hell are you? Come shut this stupid fuck up, please. Please. Believe what Connor believes. Oh, God. That's some amazing shit. I think there's more of these, though. But Dylan Dennis, like, I don't get the hype. It's just a Conor McGregor knockoff. Like fucking Gallagher 2.0. Believe whatever Conor believes. Oh, shit. Oscar De La Hoya. Believe in something, even if it means someone might die. Chuck versus Tito 3. See, what the fuck? I never used to do this. We'll figure that out in the future. Suarez is a monster pulse. Sheet stand up. She's a monster. What did Pulse say? They will promote Tatiana for an interim strap. No, for the real strap, dude. Fuck Nico. What the fuck? You don't get to hold up a division for a year and just act like nothing happened. Oh, I'm still champ. Woodley, oh, I'm still champ. No, you're not. Colby's the real champ. He's the 2018 champ. He's the one getting pictured with Trump with the belt. As far as the American public knows, he's the real fucking champ. And Woodley versus Till is your number one contender match. Fucking don't at me. I'm going to preach to you guys that until the day we die. Believe in something, even if it means taking a bullet. Nico's gone, says Isaiah Moore. Don't do it. So people listen to this way too much. Mac Molly over on Twitter, thank you for that. And she listened. Don't do it is what Mac Molly said, and don't do it is what Nico Montano did. She apparently verbally tapped, that's the word on the street, via Alistair Overeem. She went to the hospital. She's out, baby. No lineage doesn't matter, says Steve Johnson. Exactly. This division needs literally a whole nother 8-woman tournament. I can name you a bunch of chicks that I don't know how good they really are. Liz Carmouche, first chick in the UFC, almost taps out Ronda Rousey, finally in her rightful division. Bullet Shevchenko almost beat Amanda Nunes twice. Supposed to be fighting for the title tomorrow. Not gonna fucking happen. Jessica I. She's like 11-1 or 12-1 under 135 pounds. That chick is crazy good too. Caitlin Chuki again, or however the hell you guys want to say it. That girl, really, really good. Great freaking record. Tatiana Suarez, way too oversized down there at 115. The list goes on and on. Roxanne Modafferi, super high up there as well. Sajar Eubanks, the chick that was supposed to get the title fight opportunity and not Roxanne. She's taking on Jessica I soon. All of these girls, I don't know who's better. I think all of them stand a excellent chance at 125s. Carla Esparza is a midget. What are you talking about, Pulse? Look at her versus Tatiana.
Greetings, cocksuckers. Welcome to Matt Flavor's world. You got Joey Diaz with a sidekick, Skinny Finny, hissing at you, cocksuckers. Let them know who the real fucking Mac Daddy is. Last week, I put it out there. I gave you a stand-up video last week.
This is the origins of Joey Diaz. I had never seen this, so let's get this shit. Let's watch, man. This was the start of the Joey Diaz breakdown, too, I think.
Everything got started. This week coming up, August 1st, is when we fucking launch. Official videos. Me hanging with the cats. Me going to yoga. Me going to Weight Watchers. Me doing my fucking thing, and I'm putting it all up, and you cocksuckers are going to love it. You understand me? So I'm here.
Understand, cocksuckers?
August 1st with my main man, Skinny Finny. Joey Diaz here. Welcome to Matt Flavor's world. Subscribe now, cocksuckers. Don't make me tell you later. Don't say, no, you didn't tell me. Skinny Finny, say goodbye. That's right. Stay black. Greetings, cocksuckers.
What? How did we never know about that, dude? I had never seen that before. I didn't know that was... It's blue cheese on wings, so go fuck yourself. Go fuck your mother, says Drunk Savage. Dude, I think that was one of these Nike memes as well that was floating out there. Stay black. That is what's up. Chief Navajo and Pocahontas will disown her now, says Jay Smooth. Oh, and Jay, you bring up a great point. Maybe we'll get to this a little bit later. Oh no, it was on Reddit. Scott Harris posted out there. He talked to Nico or some shit. I don't know. He also joked about pedophiles too. So fuck Scott Harris. Blocked me, you stupid fuck. He says that they asked Nico to walk out there with a headdress, some war paint, and like a fucking native from the 1700s. And what the fuck, dude? Are you guys employees? You're asking her to wear a wardrobe? Number one, what the fuck? Number two, teams are out there trying to get rid of the Redskins names and shit, and the UFC is steering the fuck into that. What the fuck? I say Endeavor should just. She pulled out, dude. She pulled out because she's going to sue their asses so hard. I mean, what the. How do you do that? How do you ask one of your employees to do that, guys? What the fuck is going on? But that story is long and gone. We would have been talking about that all day. That would have been probably one of the main topics. Nico, is she going to come out wearing a headdress? Is she going to come out wearing Reebok? Why is Reebok okay with this? Or is it going to be sponsored by Reebok? What the fuck is the UFC thinking? It is 2018. So many questions, but now it's what's going to be the co-main event. That's what Fight Night Picks wants to know. Who's Shevchenko going to fight? And who cares, honestly, about the headdress thing anymore? She just totally effed everything over for herself there. My personal co-main event pick, Shevchenko versus Suarez. You rip her off of the FX main event because Fox already said F you and put you on FX anyhow. And so run with that, dude. Run with that until the cows come home. If Shevchenko doesn't get on the card, who cares? KK Andrade. That's the second best matchup on that card. That's number one contenders fight. If you're not going to make that the number one fight, then why the fuck should I care about women's fights? 115s, flyweights. Why should I care about any of that, man? That's my picks for you. Believe in pure violence, even if it means sacrificing your brain cells. And man, this is why we love Justin Gaethje. Just do it. That is why we love this guy. Can you guys agree? Oh no. Oh no. Appreciate Justin Gaethje while we have him. Says 4OZ style. Give him a follow. And Justin Gaethje, these memes, man. The fucking MMA Twitter really did it in. I loved it. I love all these memes. Shevchenko versus Tuki again, says Fight Night Picks. Fight Night Picks, was she there at the weigh-ins? Did she step on that scale and weigh in under 125s? Are the people still there waiting 2 hours for someone to show up? Unless you know something about that, I would say not going to happen. Absolutely, basically 99% chance that's not going to happen. 0 people that weren't there at the weigh-ins today are going to get on this card. 99% chance. Take it to the bank, motherfuckers. They got 2 guys, though, that failed to make weight. Oh, says BLT. That's right. There was more hiccups. Zabit Magomed Shapirov. This motherfucker is way too big for 145. He's kind of like Max Holloway down there. He weighs in at 147. I think he takes off his trunks. It drops to 146.5. You're like, man, you should have had on them Tywin Woodley drawers. What's up? And then next thing you know, they just call it 146. Nah, that's good. He made it. Guys, I'm sick of, honestly, I think one of the best things you could do for weight cutting, which is not only Andy Foster's 10-point plan, but let's get rid of this 1-point allowance. Why the fuck do they have 1-point allowance, and then we get into situations where Darren Till has to cut 1 extra pound, where it actually ends up, that's a pretty fucking big deal to get that 1 extra pound. Let's just get rid of the 1-pound allowance. I don't like it. I don't like that the guys that are not in the title get to act less professional than the guys that are in the title fights. The guy that's in the title gets held to more stringent standards, and we're tossing guys in there, guys and gals, that potentially can't even make the weight because they haven't even proved that they've ever made the weight. So I'm not for the 1-pound allowance. Maybe I'm a stickler here. Maybe I don't know what the hell. Maybe I'm crazy. I think Nintendo might top Dave Remandamy for worst champ, says Isaiah Moore. At this point in time, since Durandamy, which Jay Smooth brought this up, I believe, Durandamy vacated the belt, dropped it, or they stripped her, whatever, and Nico has held on to it for a year. At this point in time, Nico is a worst champ. And man, who's up there? Conor McGregor, Durandamy, Nico Montano, and maybe this is crazy recency bias. We're only really going recently anyways. T Wood, Tyrone Woodley. And I throw him in there because of his style of fighting, not the many champions or defenses that he had. Oh, Bisping, one of the worst champs in there as well. But Woodley, the worst style of fighter for a champion. The dude goes out there to not lose. The least amount of significant strikes thrown in title fights. The least amount of strikes probably thrown in his last 4. Just go and check. Jesus. Okay, who's the worst though? Bisping, Nico, Durandamy, Connor. Stewie might pick Bisping, or he just wanted to add Bisping to the list. Ugh. Great addition, Stewie. Great addition. That's how bad of a champion she is, says Pulse, or says Drunk Savage. And guys, who is this? Grabaka Hitman dropping the schedule for us. And we got LFA tomorrow. We got Rebel tomorrow. We got Brave tomorrow. We got 1 Saturday. ACV 89 Saturday. Garcia versus Porter Saturday. Woodley versus Till on Saturday. I don't know when the Superfly fights are. And then Khan versus Vargas as well. A couple of boxing ones, and finish that up on Sunday. Pancrase 299. What a crazy weekend of MMA set up for us. And Gary Tonin dropping some fucking knowledge over here. Gary Tonin, man, follow this guy on Twitter. I love his hot takes. Gary Tonin is like if you were just wishing that all the UFC fighters didn't have to abide by some sort of rules and shit, that's what you get with Gary Tonin's Twitter. You smoke, I've got no problem with you. Live your life. If you're happy, I'm happy. No judgment, nor do I think there should be. If you're throwing cigarette butts on the ground, I'm judging you. You're a fucking scumbag. Like anyone who litters with no consideration for others. If you litter, you're a fucking scumbag. And the death penalty is not enough. Honestly. My take. Gary Tonin took it a little bit less than that, but I love where you're going with this, Gary. If you guys smoke cigarettes, if you fucking litter, you are a scumbag. You're a scumbag. There's no better way to put it. You don't care about this earth. You don't care about future generations. And you're polluting potentially the waters that I like to fucking enjoy. The lands and nature that I like to go enjoy. If you like to litter, I personally hope you die a swift death. Just so you know. And Paul Felder and James Vick making a fight announcement, a fight matchup happen on Twitter. James Vick says, hey, bro, I'll take it. Let's do December. And Paul Felder says, just got to get Son Shelby to make it happen. Milwaukee or later, bro. Whatever works. In Milwaukee, halfway through that December. Milwaukee's a great card to get on. That UFC on Fox card. And I love this. I honestly hate if this fight happens at 155. Both these guys should show up overweight. The commission will move it up, and the fight will happen anyways. Or just get the fucking bout agreement signed at 170 or 165. Let's do this as the trial, man. Something else just came up, guys, where Flash Entertainment just sold their 10% of the business. And side note real quick, follow Fight Space on YouTube because I'm currently watching RCC Boxing right now. And One Time Bet, I guess, is sponsoring this, but we're watching a guy walk to the cage right now. Sorry, not the cage, the ring. And so there's RCC Boxing happening right now. Follow Fight Space over on YouTube. Back to what we were talking about. Flash Entertainment just sold 10% of the company, or we just got word that the sale was official. I thought it happened a long time ago. I could be completely wrong. Maybe that's why they're holding out on all of this great new ideas they got, all this shit that's going to be changing pretty soon. Maybe that's why they held out, because the sale had to go through. I don't know. They didn't want the evaluation to go up, even though they're claiming the evaluation skyrocketed. I couldn't really tell you. But this fight, I hate it if it happens at 155. James Vick looks like death when he gets up there. Paul Felder said himself he would be able to take way more fights at 165s. He would be able to fight way more frequently. He could step up on short notice if we had to do something like that. Let's look for that real quick, see if I can play that. That was an interview that he did with MMA Junkies. I've got a couple here. Let's see if I can get it pulled up right quick. And 165 just means more fights for him, more money, and honestly, a prolonged career, man. Just look at the heavyweights. They're not cutting weight, and they're some of the most hardest hitters out there, yet they're fighting till they're 45 fucking years old. What is going on here? And honestly, I think it's the weight cut shit, man. The weight cut just is terrible for your career. But here's a courtesy of MMA Junkie Radio. I believe this is the clip that I made of Felder talking about how he wants to go to 165s. So let's give this a watch. Stay tuned after this short commercial break.
Quick, this comes from Dan in Oregon. If 165 opened up, would you go up? Yes or no? Or are you good at 55 for now?
Yeah, I would consider it strongly. The last three cuts have been good. Everybody gets that confused. I diet really hard to get within the realm of being able to do the water cut to get to 155.
Echo there,
I'm already
guys.
192 pounds right now.
Shouts to Dan from Oregon, whoever that guy is.
Or 2 Saturdays ago. So I'm a big boy, man, and I feel like instead of going to 70, if 65 opened up, I'd be able to do some short notice fights at that weight class as well. But I would definitely still be able to fight at 155.
There you have it, folks. That's Paul Felder, one of the best people in the business.
Guys, shout out to Dan from Oregon, whoever that guy is. What? So look at that, dude. I have got clip after clip after clip of all of this shit, dude. Just guy after guy after guy. James Krause, put him on my list, man. Almost anybody who was on my 165-pound list, I have gotten verbal confirmation from that these guys would love that division. They fucking love that division, man. Here's the biggest stat, guys. 30% of the roster is at 155 and 170. And when you call 155/170 30% of the roster, that's what I like to say. 155 is obviously lightweight. Here's what you do. You axe 170 and you make 175s welterweight. You just move the name up 5 pounds. 165s becomes light welterweight. It's a mix between lightweight and welterweight. It just makes fucking sense, guys. Give Dana's job already, says Drunk Savage. Man, we might keep more shit alive. I don't know. It would be interesting, but I might fuck shit up, bring the profits way high, and then we're trying to sell 10%, and we have to end up paying way more money out and something like that. So you might get fucked on that end when it comes to that. But let's check out some highlights from our man Zabit. Let's go big. Oh shit. Halfway missed that one. Uh-oh. Get the desk. This is a GIF, so there will be no audio. But check this out. Zabit, the southpaw with the big right. Oh, the guy's trying some spinning shit in the straight right from the back. Holy shit. Let's go to more Zabit. Spinning back kick from Zabit. Eat that shit. Kadoom. And this is via Mr_Honky. Give this guy a follow. Zabit Magomedshapirov landed a good spinning back kick to the body of Muhammad Kakov. Round 1, ACB 20 in Sochi. Nice. On to more. Fedor Emelianenko, Wanderlei Silva, Mirko Krokop, Rampage Jackson, Mark Hunt, Little Nog, and Sergey Karatanov are all fighting in the next 5 weeks. Grabaka, Hitman, why are you dropping this on us? Our minds can't handle shit like that, brother. Our minds can't handle it. What are you doing? Is this 2005? How many of you guys have been fans long enough to remember all those people? How many of you are new and you don't know half of those guys? Let me know in the chat. I would really, really love to know. And if you're watching this on replay later, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys even know who all of those people are? Let Dan run the Athletics Commission. These weight classes will be fixed. Oh, hell yes. Hell yeah. ACB is the GOAT, says Stewie. I wish I was on drugs right now, says Steve Johnson. Little Nog, the fuck is he doing in the cage still? Oh, man, he's fighting somebody. But, guys, this might have taken the cake. One of the ones that floated around there the most. I could have swore we had the lead. Hennessy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Guys, I don't even remember this guy's name, but whoever ruined the fucking LeBron and whatever, there's chance that they just that one game that they got killed. J.R. Smith. These fucking Colin Kaepernick memes. Dude, guys, the government is trying to ban memes. They're literally getting banned over in the UK and shit like that. Where are we at? That looks good. We would miss out on shit like this, man. They're just gonna ban this, so we never see this. So no one ever talks shit about Nike, because God forbid a fucking corporation, the people ever speak back against the corporation. Oh my God, it's almost too much. Here we go though. Claudia Gadelha will fight Nina Ansaroff at UFC 231, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, per Aaron Bronster. And Claudia most likely gonna wreck Nina. Nina on a great freaking streak though out here at 115s. And so, who do you guys got in the chat? Do you like this matchup? Isaiah Moore says Pride, baby. What are you talking about with Pride? Pulse Reloaded says smoking blunts on the balcony. That's a great way to get some breakfast. Drunk Savage says the mole. Meme lives matter. Dan in chat, what do you think of that article about Trump by one of his guys? Says Michael Anslone. Mikey, are you brainwashed by liberal media, bro? I highly recommend you stop ingesting left-wing media and try and find something else, man. Go follow, he's a left-wing guy. What's his name? Jimmy Dore. Dore, I think, is how he spells it. Go check out Jimmy Dore. Get some real fucking live shit in your life, man. We're not talking about that.
English. This guy. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna translate, brother. Let's go.
Habib and Zabi are such jokesters.
Okay. This guy need improve his English, brother. Without English, he cannot promote himself. He need English. English.
Mikey, no, Dan, it was a New York Times article. New York Times is fake news, Mikey. New York Times. Then they have Yeah, just type in New York Times fake news into your browser and look at countless after countless after countless times where they're fucking lying to you. And I'm not acting like Fox News isn't propaganda as well. It's all propaganda. It's all some agenda speak stupid shit, man. You need to get alternative news off the internet or you are a complete sheep. You are completely misread. Don't ever trust any of that shit. As Dan Carlin said, George Carlin, sorry. Dan Carlin's here in Eugene, the history guy. As George Carlin said, man, whatever the government tells you, and you might as well believe that, go look up Operation Mockingbird, the media, and how they control it through the CIA and shit like that. So if you think the media isn't a form of the government, you're out of your mind. The government is propaganda. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to run your fucking life, man. Okay? So don't ingest any of that. You want a real take? Listen to George Carlin. Don't trust anything they say. Please leave the opposite. Go get some internet news. But back to this ACV highlight.
Again, a big hammer fist working. Silva trying to grab hold of a leg, anything to stop the punishment coming down, but Zabit imposing his game here.
If he can just put one or two or three together, he's going to force the referee to stop this. The damage from that initial kick, and he just doesn't seem to have recovered.
With 3 minutes left in the round as well, this is not how Silva saw this fight going. This is an unbelievable start from Zabit, all led by that head. That
You got to quit. I deserve title shot. You must quit. Oh, man. Powerful shit over there. Mr. Honky at it again. And oh, what was this? What the fuck was that? This guy fell to avoid the spinning back kick? Is this glitchy? I think maybe, is it just glitching too much on the computer? He knew that spinning kick was coming. That's some weird shit, man. George Carlin says something right before he died. Says Steve Johnson. Damn it, I missed what you said, Steve. I get all my news from Eddie Bravo, says Drunk Savage. Send it to me on Discord, says BLT. Nas, watch what you watching. Drunk is smart. What did Drunk say? Don't ask what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. Yeah, be a real critical thinker, which they don't want that. That's why you got to question everything, whether it's the healthcare they're giving you, the schooling they're giving you, fucking everything, man. Question everything. Pryor over Carlin, says Pulse. I never knew Pryor was out there spitting hella knowledge. Oh, okay. Holy shit. Look at this Photoshop. Coming to you as a meme. You can guarantee it, guys. Look at this. Look at this. You got Johnny Bones as the crackhead in the back. Rumble. And Daniel Cormier. Here's our brothers in the hood. UFC brothers in the hood. This is fan-freaking-tastic. Anthony _ Rumble retweeted it. I guess. Just Gauze got it to us. Give him a follow at what? At GP Ranty. So you can find him. How's that how do you like it right there? Oh, crazy. And here we go. Kamaru Usman and his team seem very confident that Usman will fight and beat Woodley this weekend at UFC 228. This is also an assumption that Till misses weight and Woodley fights Usman. 30% chance this is happening, says Pamela. Pam making the list twice. Powerful, Pam. I love it. I love it. And actually, how about 0% chance Usman? coming out here and making 10 G's or whatever you're making for coming and making weight. Maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100. I have no idea. But Ali Abdelaziz a couple of days ago says, soon to be champ coming to the White House. Kamaru Usman. Oh my God. UFC wasted 25K-ish, right? Big time. Big time waste. On Usman showing up. Yeah, what the fuck? Where was our 115er? 125er, I mean. Excuse me. Oh, you guys thought they were over. You thought the Nike memes were done. I don't think so, baby. Believe in something, even if it means cutting your dick off. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Guys. Woo! Dude, our lives are fucking crazy, man. Pre-internet. We grew up pretty much pre-internet, pre-cell phone, and all that shit. We grew up playing outside, and now we got shit like this. I'm hanging out with all of you sickos, fucking worldwide, getting my MMA for brunch, and this bitch is over here believing something, even if it means cutting your dick off. Who posted this? Space Donkey 1. Must follow Space Donkey 1. And we have a winner. 50 Cent was good, but this wins the contest. Oh, where's 50 Cent at? I don't think I got that Floyd one. Weight cut aside, Darren Till admits
just the same old broken bones here, there, broken hands.
He was not even 100% healthy.
Fighter, I'm sure, has, but hasn't got the bollocks to talk about. Or, do you know what I mean? As I said, what you see is what you get with me. Every fighter goes into a fight 90%, 80%. He doesn't go in 100%.
Yeah.
And if he does, he hasn't trained right. I train my bollocks off. Every day I'm punching people hard, my hands are hurting, you know, us as fighters, we carry injuries.
Hands are hurting?
No, there's nothing, unless I trip now on a wire and break my leg. Nothing's keeping me out that fight, nothing ever will. And if I go into that fight with an injury, I won't speak about it. And if I lose that fight because of an injury, I won't speak about it after. Because when you go into a fight, you go in knowing you can win. If you come out after that fight saying, I didn't win because of this, you went in that fight not knowing you could have won, so why did you go in that fight? I go in knowing I can win with injury or without injury. So just the same niggles. Darren Till's there, sat there, can't wait.
Just to clarify,
Powerful.
I think you're making people nervous. You said you...
I'm not looking ahead of anything now. I'm not thinking
Junkie
about tomorrow,
John.
I'm not thinking about Friday, I'm thinking about today, open workouts. I'm going to go and eat now, I'm going to go and train later. And, you know, I've put my life into this, so speed bumps along the way.
This was yesterday.
You know, not making weight, you get all this attention for it. It's like you're the only fighter who's ever missed weight in the division, in the whole of the UFC. It's
right?
Not true, but it's a mistake on my part. And Friday, all the talk will be done. No motherfucker can ask me a question about weight again. He's getting slapped.
Where does 182?
You ask me about weight again, you're gonna get slapped. So how about that, guys? He went 182 that morning. 178 was the next number that we got. And if you ask him again, you're going to get fucking slapped. Dude came in at 169 after drinking a can of Coke. And man, this is like Quentin Tarantino. I'm making you wait till the very end to get the thing I teased you all about. Or some shitty ass fucking TV show. We finally got it in right before the hour. How about that? Amir Ali Akbari is going to be fighting Daniel Omashkrank tomorrow, ACB. Order it. ACBworld.tv. It seems a little sketchy, apparently, to some people. Alright. We know you guys love the Shevchenko sisters. Oh, sorry. Apologies. We got synchronized fighting over here. by Valentina and her sister. Ooh.
I don't think she has the setups to tap Pena based on what I see right here. Her guard.
Unless she hurts her.
She has. She gets posture. She lets it go. She gets it. She lets it go. That tells me that posture's not that important to her. And if it's not, there's no way you.
Hopefully we don't get pulled for
guard.
this.
Oh,
If we do,
oh,
that's the end.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
This is the
what? Oh, that's good though.
What?
Oh my God!
She'll have to break her shit up. I didn't see that.
Oh,
I
my
didn't
God.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you, Eddie, but I was like, this is going to be hilarious. How do you say that?
Who was more wrong than me?
Oh,
It's like the
God.
wrongest you could ever be.
She was
I just
deceptive.
didn't know. I just didn't know.
Oh, shout outs to the day of watching the Fighter Companion, man. Holy shit. That was synced up with, I believe, it was UFC on Fox, Shevchenko versus Pena. And I did that quite some time ago. I actually, 1 year ago yesterday is when I had posted that. And you can't watch that and not love it. I don't know how the hell you actually, you can say you could. Melvin Millard finally got a win. Apparently he was brawling with some people. I'm not sure. Gallard in the red with the bleached hair. What's going to happen? Oh, he slept that fool. Oh, he slept him like a mofo. Why are we like watching a recording of a recording though? That's my question. Best fight picks, man. Get a screen recorder and open that on your phone. Could have insanely better quality for an excellent post like that. Oh, what do we got here? They said to dress like Navajo warrior, but I went with lady that organizes all the church luncheons, says Nico. And Juice jumps in and says, and Shevchenko dressed like Woody from Toy Story. Oh my God. Oh, let's see what else we got real quick and get the hell out of here, guys. One championship is 1.6 billion views. 1.7 potential viewers. To kids in China? And look at this. I forget where they said this was. But they're literally at an elementary school showing little kids highlights of one championship. Globe always dropping crazy shit. This is what UFC 228 is currently looking like. Give it a look. So if you look over there, you can see that the third tier end zone is just completely shut down. That's not even opened. They've got the dead on opened on the third tier. Many tickets are still available, and tickets are getting resold, actually. And this was as of yesterday. Massive amounts of resale tickets coming in. And we'll see how big of a draw Shevchenko really was, man. If she gets on this card, if she doesn't, and if we get a bunch of people selling back their shit, I don't know. You would have to be a local to do something like that, because if I buy UFC, I'm going. I've already traveled there and everything. There's not a show just showing up a couple minutes away from my doorstep. So there's already money spent. Darren Till working off that last 36 pounds. What do you guys think? Pretty accurate? And then Rob Nashville. I guess this is a response to Scott Harris's post about her driving Nico Montano dressing up as a warrior. The UFC wants to tramp down individuality and move that Reebok gear except in the case of Montano, where they want to put on some kind of racial and cultural cosplay, pimping out her heritage and having her ass out there looking like Takana, Tataka, whatever, Pocahontas, hoping to hawk a few extra pay-per-views. Sorry guys for the shitty reading. And that's pretty well said there. What else? And then, oh man, oh my god. Guys, this is somber news, but this man over here gets thumb poked in the eye. Weigh in, it ruptured his eyeball. He might lose it from an infection. Think of how dirty all the nails are. And this guy is in serious condition right now. His eye is, at least, man. It's not looking good for him at all. Look at that, like, oozing and everything that's going on there. I hate to bring you this somber news, but Globe Specs dropping this. MMA fighter Cody Stevens suffered a horrific eye injury in a recent fight. Opponent's thumb went all the way in and ruptured his eyeball. High risk of infection means he may lose the eye. And this was via a post that was made. People are trying to get an update here. And oh shit. What do you guys think? Here is Karolina Kowalkiewicz. And here is the chick from the ring. Just bleed, dropping this one out there. And man, let's get the hell out of here, guys. We've been here long enough. Believe in something. It was a push. Stay relevant. So our man out here didn't get knocked out. It wasn't a knockdown. It was a push. Paulie Malignaggi. Fucking Conor McGregor dick rider, as King Mo would say. And Zabit wants Jose Aldo or Chad Mendes next. Are you in? For the full interview, go to the Helwani Hour. Powerful shit over here by Zabit. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what they put on this main card for UFC 228. We've been live so long, we got no updates when it comes to that. And Jeremy Kennedy, the last thing, he is going to be fighting Murat Magomedov for Brave CF 18, which is going to be in Bahrain. They're going back home. This is going to be for the International Combat Sports Week, and it is for, if you're wondering what that is, the IFMMA. It's like a amateur MMA. Pretty much Olympics is going on that week for the second year in a row, and then gonna be on the main card. It's gonna be Jeremy Kennedy versus Murat Magomedov. I can't wait for that. Shout outs to Never Tap, his sponsor. Hopefully we'll have Jeremy Kennedy on before that fight happens. And guys, I dropped this post out there. Had to bring back the Dos Brock Canelo versus Triple G image. Had to slap the Fight TV logo on there, and you gotta love the Oscar De La Hoya right there in the center. But there's all the fights that you need for this month, and if you're paying legit money for this shit, it costs you $300 for 1 month. What the fuck? This shit is crazy. And stay tuned. We're coming back at 3 p.m. Pacific time for Brave, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll be live for the Brave reaction. So stay tuned for that. And watching LFA potentially later on tonight, guys, with the Fook Off Fridays and the MMA holes. Thank you all so much for coming by. If you missed any of this, catch it all on the replay. And you'll catch me later tonight. If you don't want to watch fights with me, though, and you just want to recap, tune in Sunday. Until next time, back to all you sickos. We're out of here. Peace.